welcome you to the Hilltop Preparatory School in Rosemont, Pennsylvania. Today, the 0-4 Hilltop Hawks are currently winless in soccer in 2012. To make it 1-4, they will have to beat the team that edged them by a goal on the road a week ago. The 2-5 Delaware Valley Friends School Dragons, who are also coming off a 4-0 loss against the Academy in Manayunk yesterday. It's the Delaware Valley Dragons and the Hilltop Hawks in soccer on the Hilltop Sports Network. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Paul Miller. This is Hilltop's 5th game of the season, and they are looking for their first win of 2012. As for Del Val, they've won twice after playing 7 games this season, but they are looking to rebound after yesterday's bone-crushing loss at home against the Academy in Manayunk. Hilltop kicked off their season with a 5-0 loss against Westtown at home, followed up with another loss with the score of 2-1 versus Manayunk, and then they lost 3-2 against Del Val on the road a week ago, and finally a 5-1 loss away at Westtown 2 days ago. Hilltop is currently 0-4. Delaware Valley gets the first touch and we're underway. Just a reminder that this game is available in Spanish by activating your SAP button on your remote control. Here's Girolamo. Goal kick taken by Mike Girolamo. The kick comes down to John Petrosione, outside to Ben Lehman, then a through ball to Dakota McLean. Cuts it back inside to Max Bellitz, and Bellitz has passed Tim Riley, and Bellitz going for goal and fires with the right foot and chips it over the crossbar. Nice chance there for Max Bellitz. Let's take another look at this. McLean with the beautiful pass to Bellitz, who's able to turn his man. He's in on goal. He sees the keeper Malloy come out to block, and Bellitz misses the target. It'll be a goal kick for Hilltop. This is Kai Superdagino, number 26. Gets it to McLean. McLean advancing down the touchline, and Mike Girolamo clears it away and out of bounds, but he took a kick to the foot in the process and goes down in agonizing pain on the far sideline. Gets the help back to his feet by Dave Van Dyke, the Hilltop coach, who's been coaching Hilltop soccer since 1998. Looks like Mike Girolamo will be able to continue, and a yellow card is coming out for Mike Girolamo. And I'm being told that the reason is for swearing aloud in agonizing pain at the time. But in this level of soccer, you cannot do that. By league rules, you have to sit out for 5 minutes and be substituted. Tough break early on for the Hilltop defense. Bellitz has Henry McGee all over him. Bellitz to Lehman. Ben Lehman forward to McLean. Backwards touch to Petrosione. Petrosione fires with the right foot. He scores! Just under 20 minutes played, and it's 1-0 Delaware Valley. Nice goal there from John Petrosione. Makes it 1-0 here inside 20 minutes. Here it is again. The tap backwards from Dakota McLean comes toward to the right foot of Petrosione, number 13. Ball flies like a bullet, and nothing that Matt Malloy could do about that as it flies to the back of the net. From another angle, you can see how Matt Malloy is covering the right side of the goal. He leaves the whole middle and left sides wide open, and that allowed Petrosione to put that ball in the goal. Delaware Valley leads with 15 minutes remaining until halftime. Good clearance by Robbie Day. That sends the ball down the line to Alex D'Elia. D'Elia sprinting down the near side, turns inside toward goal, but the breakaway is broken up by John Hastings. Hastings gets it out to John Petrosione. Stamen keeps it alive. Rogers pushing it forward. Here's Denben. What a beautiful ball for Denben. He's on the run. Denben in. Denben shot. Denben goal! Goal for the Hilltop Hawks and Max Denben, number 3 on the season for Denben, and we are tied at 1 apiece inside 27 minutes. What a beautiful cross by David Stamen, and it actually was Everett Lee who wanted to clear it out, but he missed it. Max Denben picked up the loose ball and almost ran away from everyone. It was a difficult shot because he was falling down in the process, but his shot went between the legs of the keeper, Chase Romero, and Denben, the co-captain, scores an equalizer to tie up at 1-1. Rogers looking for D'Elia. D'Elia chasing it down, and Alex D'Elia taking a hard hit as he is tripped up and goes down. And play is halted in the 32nd minute. That's him. He appears to be clenching his chest about around where his ribs are, and he is in no hurry to get up, as he looks to be in a lot of pain. D'Elia, one of the co-captains, and he finally manages to get to his feet as his co-captain, Max Denman, walks over to see if he's okay. We might be able to see exactly who it was that tripped him up, and the man that got in his way was Christian Lamp, number 47. Alex D'Elia walks away under his own power. We're in the final second of the first half. Gabe Rogers on the ball for a corner kick for Hilltop, their first of the day. Rogers plays it short to Max Denman. Denman under attack, sprinting inside. Fires blocked and cleared off the line by Hastings. McGee, the rebound, blocked again by Hastings, and this time he clears it outside the 18. Running after it is Mike Girolamo, and that is the end of the first 35 minutes. Goals were scored by Delaware Valley's John Petrosione in the 18th minute, and Max Denman ties it up in the 27th minute for Hilltop. Hilltop looks to be stepping it up a bit more. Can they win their first game of 2012? We're 35 minutes away from finding out. When we come back, the Hawks will have the first tap to start the second half. The score at halftime, Delaware Valley 1, Hilltop 1. You're watching Hawk Soccer on the Hilltop Sports Network. Hilltop starting the second half like they did the first. D'Elia returns to the game and has the opening touch of the half. Christian Kleinfeld to pass intended from McGee, but it's broken up by McLean. Comes back to Robbie Barton on the near side. Barton kicks it out and will be a Delval throw-in. Max Denman on the ball for Hilltop. Sprints down the near touchline. Gets past two defenders in green shirts with some fancy footwork. He's going for goal. Max Denman gets the shot off. He scores! How about this? The Hilltop Hawks fall early 1-0. Now they scored 2 straight goals by this senior Max Denman. He gives the Hilltop Preparatory School a 2-1 lead. We aren't even a minute into the second half. Max pulled some amazing footwork like the Masters do so well. That of Beckham, Donovan, Rooney, Ronaldinho, Messi, Henri, and Cristiano Ronaldo. It's 2-1 here in Rosemont. Petrosione to Bellitz. Max Bellitz advances it to Ben Lehman. Ben Lehman, the ground cross inside to Tacoma McLean. He scores! No, they are going to wave it off. They have waved it off. McLean was offside. No go. John Hastings will take the goal kick. It's taken low, but into the wrong team. Gabe Rogers with the steal, and a mistake by the Dragon defense. Comes out to Alex D'Elia. He winds it up. He scores! Alex D'Elia off a costly error by the Delaware Valley defense, rips one like a bullet from a gun. It's a 3-1 Hawk lead at the top of the hill after 41 minutes elapsed time. D'Elia with his second of the season. The other one scored during the 2-1 homecoming loss against the Academy in Manayunk. And 3-1 Hilltop.
Pressure, Blue, pressure!
Corner taken short by Rogers to Alex D'Elia. D'Elia with the shot into the box. A mad ball scramble in front of the doorstep by Isaac Morisi. Max Denman with a nibble at it, and Romero mishandles it and slides between the legs and a goal. Max Denman took a tap at it right at Chase Romero. That may go down as a goal for Max Denman. If it does, that is his third goal of the day and a hat trick for Max Denman. And Hilltop, 4 unanswered goals. Hawks up 4-1 with 10 minutes to play. Here is the pass inside by Alex D'Elia to Max Denman, and it becomes a mad ball scramble in front. Here's the ball right here on the foot of Isaac Morisi, who has no time to react, and Max Denman is right on, and Denman taps the ball to the hands of Chase Romero, but he mishandles it and gets away from him. And Hilltop leads 4-1. Hastings volleys it high and down the line. Malloy comes out to get it, bounces right over him. McLean taps in with his right heel and scores! Hilltop beaten on a long ball from John Hastings with a bounce right over the head of the keeper, Matt Malloy. And the Hawks lead has been cut in half, 4-2. When this ball bounced over his head, there was nothing he could do about it, but the ball had already got away from him. Matt Malloy had the ball bounce right over his head. And then here comes Dakota McLean with a full head of steam. taps it into the far side of the net. Meanwhile, here's Chris D'Urso gets it out to Alex D'Elia. Alex D'Elia is fouled, and it will be a free kick for Hilltop on the near sideline. Here it is again in real-time speed. And Max Denbin will take the free kick for Hilltop here with under 10 minutes to go. Here's the free kick towards Ramiro, and it gets past both D'Elia and Ramiro. Goal kick for Delaware Valley. Just over 2 minutes left to play, and play is stopped, and a handball is going to be called on Tim Riley. Free kick for Delaware Valley. We might be able to see where the handball was. Ball played to Tim Riley right here on his right hand, ever so slightly. The referee saw that and pulled it back and awarded a free kick to Delaware Valley. Six-man wall for Hilltop. Denbin, Riley, Girolamo, Stahl, Mascalari, McLean to take the free kick. Takes a deflection and ends up in the back of the net, and they score. It may go down as an own goal, however, on Mike Girolamo. With under 2 minutes left, it's now a one-goal game. The score is 4-3. The Hilltop bench looking a little uneasy right now. Let's take another look at this. The free kick is taken, deflects off of the forehead of Mike Girolamo, and it's on from there. And now trying to get restarted. There's a delay and mass confusion as Alex D'Elia is trying to tell Matt DeAngelis to get out of the center circle before they restart. And they finally do get restarted. Stolen away by Max Bellis from Max Denman. The two Maxes. DeAngelis strips it from Bellis. Now it's a loose ball. Half a minute left to play. Petrosione charging, blocked by Matt DeAngelis. Petrosione gets it back, gets it to John Hastings. Kleinfelter gets it to Denny Berger, passes it to John Hastings, but it's poked away by Robbie Barton. Outside toward Austin Stahl, stripped by Lem to Barton. Kleinfelter, arrow by Kleinfelter, goes to McLean, long ball intended for Petrosione. Poked away by Matt Scolari. Scolari and Petrosione both after it, and it goes out for a corner kick. This could be the last-ditch effort for Delaware Valley to get even with Hilltop. We are at full time, but the match will end at the referee's discretion. McLean to take it. Ball sent in deep. Hastings with the header, but it will be too little, too late for Delaware Valley. That's your ball game. The high-flying Hawks are victorious for the first time in 2012, scoring their first win in 16 games dating back to last fall with a 3-0 win, which was also against Delaware Valley. And the celebration underway for the Hilltop Hawks after losing by a goal last week to Del Val. Hilltop get their revenge on home soil and now move to a 1-4 season record for 2012. They have a chance to get to 500 with 3 games remaining in the season. The final score, Delaware Valley Friends School Dragons 3, the Hilltop Preparatory School Hawks 4. Hat trick for Max Denman plus a goal for Alex D'Elia. Petrosione with a goal in the 18th minute plus late second half goals by Dakota McLean and an own goal in the 69th minute on a deflection off of Mike Girolamo. After the game ended, I asked co-captain Max Denbin what was going through his mind when his team was down just by a goal within the last 2 minutes.
Not gonna lie, I was really worried, but I'm really glad we pulled it off and well done. Good job, Hilltop.
Yeah.
Afterward, I asked the other co-captain, Alex D'Elia, what he thought of his team's performance.
We played a great game. This whole year we've had one good half, but this game we fought through for 2 good halves. This is a game I wanted to win, and I'm just so happy that we were able to get the win. This whole team played great, and this is a great team win.
Another thing, Alex, are you going to take it to Manioc and everyone else for the rest of the season? You try to win there?
Yeah. This is my senior year. I want to go out with a bang. We won 1 game last year, and this year I think we can win 2 or possibly even 3. So let's get it, boys.
Yeah!
I then asked defender Mike Girolamo, with all the tall guys on Delaware Valley's team, how difficult was it for him to clear the ball out of his own zone?
Clearing out the ball out of my own zone was a little difficult because of the height of most of the players on their team, but I felt really confident on being able to kick the ball right outside, and I achieved that. I was very proud of my team because they were able to get to the ball, and I was really happy with our performance today.
I then talked to the goalkeeper, Matt Malloy, and commented that he pretty much seemed like a ball magnet out on the field. But I also asked him what was going through his mind when Delaware Valley's attack was about to gang up on them and about to score.
Just keep going, just keep this lead and and grab the soccer ball and get it out.
Are you intending on continuing that for the rest of the season?
Yeah.
I then talked to Dave Van Dyke, the head coach, and congratulated him on his team's first win of 2012, but also asked him what he thought of his team's performance today.
I'll tell you what, this is the culmination of an entire year's worth of work, so I couldn't be happier and prouder of this team. We've been in a lot of games this year, and the ball just hasn't bounced our way, and this time we finally gotten to the point where we're aggressive enough that ball, we're forcing the ball to bounce our way, and that's what happened today.
Are you intending to go after Academy and Manioc, of course, on their home turf, and then of course 2 games with Lewis School coming up? What are you hoping for those games for the rest of the season?
Well, I'll tell you what, Manioc came here and edged us out. It was a good game, so we're looking forward to a little payback for Manioc, for AIM, I should say. And Lewis we haven't seen yet, so we're never sure what kind of team they're going to bring, but I'm feeling pretty confident about what we can bring. So I'm looking forward to building on this victory and having a couple more.
The ball finally bounced Hilltop's way today, indeed. Hilltop has 3 other games coming up, 2 against Lewis School of Princeton, New Jersey, and 1 against the Academy in Manioc on the road. We thank you for tuning into Hawk Soccer. Hilltop has beaten Del Val by a score of 4-3 on a balmy Thursday afternoon. I'm Paul Miller. We thank you for joining us for this special presentation of the Hilltop Sports Network from the Hilltop Preparatory School. So long from Rosemont, Pennsylvania.